I mean, Get to the Chopper is up there.
Get to the chopper!
I meet the Fockers. They're so nice and like messed up. I watched Little Women 4 times. Oh, Peckaplex is so good. Two films that I remember as my earliest memories is The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
My mom was massively into musicals. They'd recorded a whole bunch of VHSs. We had this old school videotape player, and I remember we knew how to open it up, clean out the tapes, and watch them again. I watched that film about 25 times growing up. Famous Indian film called Sholay was one that really got me, and the actor was Amitabh Bachchan. I remember seeing that in Banjul cinema as a kid. I didn't understand half of what was being said, but there's just something about the performances in that film that really got me. And not long after that, I watched Rambo: First Blood. That knocked me out. And the fact that he barely said anything really got under my skin.
This mission is over, Rambo. Do you understand me? This mission is over!
But when it comes to performance, it was a deer hunter. I mean, Robert De Niro, he seemed to be doing nothing. It was extraordinary to watch. It just felt so real. The level of commitment, I didn't think it was possible. It really hit me, and I became addicted to film after that. I mean, Get to the Chopper is up there.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! I remember we used to scream that to each other all the time in university. I want to say Remains of the Day. I remember, again, that's a performance that really stuck with me. When you say British film to me, the thing that pops out of my head most isn't British film, it's British performances in film. Of course, there was that period where all the bad guys were British. And I'm going back to Anthony Hopkins, who's just a genius. Daniel Day-Lewis.
I cannot begin my day with a confrontation.
It's those ones, and whenever I find out that this actor I'm so enamored with comes from here, I'm like, this is incredible. What's going on there? I was the guy that would come to town and go to the Prince Charles cinema. I didn't care what was on. It was just the experience of going, the way the place smelled. There's a certain slope in the floor that isn't quite right. Everywhere else, they've really fixed that rake, but not here. And if you get a good seat, it's extraordinary. I've seen so many films there, and it's just a different experience being in that space and knowing that they're doing something in the center of London that's different. Tell you a moment I wish I had seen in the cinema is the chest burster moment. There's just something, oh man, I'm gonna say this word, holy, about being in a completely darkened room that only serves watching a screen. And I'm one of these people that just hates seeing phone lights, any of that in the cinemas. That shared experience, we're all looking in the same direction. It's holy. I really like the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, the build up to the battle in the Two Towers when they say there's Warg Riders. Just the sound, the way it builds and builds until it gets to the top of the hill and Legolas is pulling these arrows. I've got the soundtrack on my phone, even thinking about it, it affects me. On Alien Earth, the moment that really sticks with me is the first day I stepped onto the bridge of the Maginot, and it's identical to the bridge of the Nostromo. I had a real pinch me moment. It was amazing to see 100 adults turn into children and just walking around like we're in a museum or in history. Suddenly you feel like you have stepped back in time into a space you've seen so many times on screen, and there you are. Meet the Fockers all day long. They're so nice and like messed up.
Jack, you've insulted me, my wife, my son, our entire way of life. I've sat back and taken it, but now you've crossed the line, sir, and I am going to have to kick your ass.
No Country for Old Men, Javier Bardem, and the hairstyle too.
Call it.
Very functional. It's such a bold way to be. I think that's amazing. Definitely not picking Ridley Scott. I don't want those horrible experiences. There is something magical about the worlds Greta Gerwig creates. I watched Little Women 4 times. I was just mesmerized by it. I couldn't understand what it was that she was doing.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it. And I tried to show and you wouldn't let me, which is fine. No. But I must make you here now and give me an answer because I cannot go on like this any longer.
Oh, wow, I do that all the time. You're there, someone is talking about something, you're like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I might not have seen the Goonies, or maybe I did, I can't remember it, and if I am, I'm sorry to all Goonie lovers.
Mikey, come on, our parents are worried, it's dinner time. Yeah. Why don't we go home? Home?